Jesus told a parable about the kingdom of heaven. He said that the kingdom of heaven is like a man who was living on a trip. Before he left, the man called his servants and handed his possessions over to them. To one man he gave 5 valuable coins, and to another man he gave 2, and to the third person he gave 1 valuable coin. He gave to each servant according to the servant's ability to invest and grow his wealth. With hard work and dedication, the man with the 5 valuable coins was able to double the master's money. In the same way, the one who was given 2 valuable coins worked hard and was able to double his money as well. But in the story, the servant who had received only 1 valuable coin didn't do anything with it. Instead, he dug a hole in the ground and buried his master's money. The Bible says that after a long time, the master of those servants returned to settle the accounts with them. The one who had received 5 valuable coins came forward with 5 additional coins. He said, "Master, you gave me 5 valuable coins. Look, I gained 5 more." His master replied, "Excellent. You are a good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over little, and because you were faithful, I will put you in charge of all this wealth." "Stay with me tonight," said the master. "Let's celebrate." The second servant also came forward and said, "Master, you gave me 2 valuable coins. Look, I gained 2 more." His master replied, "Well done. You are a good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over little, and because you were faithful, I will put you in charge of all this wealth." "Stay with me tonight," said the master. "Let's celebrate." And now the one who had received 1 valuable coin came forward and said, "Master, I knew you are a hard and demanding man, and I was afraid, so I hid my valuable coin in the ground. Here you go, master. Here's the coin you gave me." The master replied, "You evil and lazy servant, you knew that I was a difficult and demanding master. In that case, you should have turned my money over to the bankers, so that when I returned, you could have given me what belonged to me with interest." Then the master called his guards and said, "Take from him the valuable coin and give it to the one who has 10 coins. Those who have a lot will receive more, and they will have more than they need. But as for those who did not do anything with what was given to them, the little they had will be taken away from them. Take this worthless servant and throw him out on the street," said the master. In the story, the master is Jesus. It is interesting to me that in the parable, the master is referred to as a hard and demanding master. This makes it clear of how important it was for the servant to grow the sum of money that they were entrusted with. The master was very serious about this. In other words, the master had very high expectations of his servants. He wanted his wealth to grow, and he was not willing to take anything less than his servants' full commitment in properly investing the master's money. I said money because in the parable, the word used is talent. Talent in this parable is referring to a sum of money. It is important to understand that every parable that Jesus told had a spiritual meaning to it. And yes, although in the parable the talent is referring to a sum of money, in the spiritual sense of the parable, Jesus is speaking to the talent or the ability that he has given us to do certain things well for him. Each and every one of us have a different talent or ability given to us by God. And as Christians, it is our duty to use those given abilities to grow the Lord's kingdom. Notice that in the parable, every servant was given a different amount of money to invest. In the parable, the one who was given 5 coins was able to double his money and ended up with 10 coins. The one who was given 2 coins was able to double his money as well and ended up with 4 coins. But here's something very interesting. They were both rewarded the same way. The master told them both, the one with the 10 coins and the one with the 4 coins. The master said, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You were faithful over a few things, and I will put you in charge of many things." In the parable, the valuable coins represent the valuable work that Christians are called to do. The mission is to increase or grow the Lord's kingdom. You must use whatever abilities the Lord has given to you. Some will teach Sunday school classes. Some will pastor mega churches, and others will pastor smaller congregations. Some will work in the nursery. Everybody in the church has a job in the kingdom. I finish with this. Today, I want to encourage you to get involved and use your God-given talent to grow the Lord's kingdom. One of these days, we will all hear the sweet words from our Master. "Come in, faithful servant, and enjoy the salvation that the Lord has prepared for you." God bless you, and I see you in the next video.